Hello, in today's video I want to talk about losing fat, trying to get slim, drop some weight, and that's what I'm trying to do. Probably started off, well, I did start off at around 99 kilos when I decided to get back into rucking and cleaning up my diet and trying to turn things around, and I'm now down to 88.5, 88.3. It just kind of hovers between the two, and I've kind of found like an easy set point now, like a maintenance weight where I'm not really getting any lighter, I'm not really getting any heavier, but I am gradually looking better. So I think that means I'm putting on a bit of muscle while still losing fat, and it feels like I'm doing it in a sustainable way because I'm not killing myself with exercise or suffering with my diet. I am managing to go out rucking every chance I can, but that usually is 2 to 3 times a week, sometimes more on the weekend. I don't obsessively track how many calories it burned or anything like that, so I just do it when it fits in, really. And for diet, I'm just having a big protein shake in the morning, having a lunch where I try to get about 60 to 70 grams of protein in, same again at dinner. As long as I hit that protein goal and it looks like a regular sized meal that fits on a plate, as long as I don't snack all day, day to day, Monday to Friday, that is the way to do it. And then maybe on a Sunday or Saturday, if I'm going out or something, I'll cheat a little bit every now and again, just when the occasion kind of allows for it. But what you do kind of the majority of the time in your regular days where it's just your routine, there's nothing to break your routine, then those are the days that count for me. And on those days I seem to have found a way of eating I can stick to and an exercise regime that fits into my life, and that's why it's working. I think a lot of people, when they think of cardio or they look in the mirror and think they're a bit fat and they want to lose weight, if they're not into weight training, most people probably pick up running. It's the first thing that comes to mind. Just go out for a run, and I think a lot of people do it a few times and then give up. It's not the only way of burning calories. I mean, I would prefer to do walking than running, even without adding weight to your backpack. Just going out for a walk, I find, is something you can do more consistently than running, because running puts all that impact on your body, like your knees, your ankles, even your muscles feel sore, full of lactic acid the next day. Because of that, it's something that you do and you can't do the next day, or you lose the habit for doing it when you can't do it consistently. Whereas walking, if I could, I would do it every day. Pretty much I do at least walking every day, because 2 or 3 days a week I'm walking with weights in the backpack. That usually coincides with the days when I'm working from home. And then on the days that I need to commute to London, I've got a 20-minute walk to my train station. So I'm doing the walk to the station, the walk back from the station, and then a good habit I found is to always take a lunch break, spend 15-20 minutes eating somewhere, and then use the rest of the time to do like a 40-45 minute walk. And I use those as kind of recovery days, but they burn calories still. And I'd never go out and run on my lunch break at work. It's just too much hassle. you're going to be sweating, you're going to need to get changed, have a shower, all that sort of stuff. Walking, you can just kind of fit it in. Always just opt to walk more, just try and fit more walking into your life. And then on days like today when I'm at home, I take my lunch break and I get out and do an hour with the weights on my back, 25 kilos in there, and that makes it harder, more of a challenge, turns it into a strength training, cardio, endurance workout for me. That again is easy to recover from because this walking is at a brisk pace, but it's not putting the same force through my legs as running would. So I did this walk yesterday, absolutely fine to do it again today, no issues at all. For that reason, you can do this more often than you can running. It's easier to fit it into your life. You can do this whilst walking with people or taking your kids out for a walk, whilst walking the dog. I like to walk through the woods or anywhere that's outside, but you could easily, walk through your town, your city. Still going to get the same benefits, just might not be as enjoyable scenery. Like I mentioned in my video yesterday, that you can start off walking as a beginner and then gradually keep adding weight and build up to the point where you're rucking with a third of your body weight on your back, and then challenge yourself with different terrain or different routes or distances and times, just to make it harder once you get good at it. But it's such a simple thing to do that it's just walking, and just walking with extra weight that makes it harder. So no real skill involved. Anyone can do it, and anyone can start getting the benefits from it and losing a bit of fat if that's your goal. For me, I find it just fits in well with my whole approach to life these days, which is to do everything slow and steady. Stop rushing to achieve everything. You got to really think about what you want and where you want to be, and then map out a bit of a plan to get there, and then just make the smallest gradual improvements towards it and let them compound over time, and eventually you'll get there. Because there are so many factors involved in getting fit or achieving a good body, healthy, fit body. One where you look in the mirror and are happy, that kind of thing. And I've got friends who start lifting weights and within 3 months they pack on muscle and look great. I've got friends who eat as much as they want, don't ever seem to feel hungry, always stay lean, and I'm not like that at all. I've got an appetite, I'm always hungry. If I'm not being conscious of the way I eat, the way I train, my default is to gain weight. But I am someone who's quite self-conscious in general, so I never let it go too far because I care. I care about my health and how I look and all the rest of it, and I know when I've not been living up to my potential, and I know when I'm not happy with myself. And normally that's when I've gained around 10 kilos. I start feeling like I've got to do something. But in the past, I've always gone a bit too extreme in what I do, and I've kind of yo-yoed. But nowadays, I've learnt that you've got to be sort of slow and consistent with things, and find things that you can do long term. There's no good pushing yourself to be out training 3 hours every day, really restricting your calories down, not enjoying the food you're eating as well. I was saying everybody seems to progress at different rates, and when you do put loads of effort in and you go to extremes, then you really start to notice how much work you have to put in compared to other people to get the same results. When you're putting in so much effort and you're not getting the same results, that can be disheartening and make you quit. So instead of kind of comparing yourself to other people and going crazy to try and achieve what they can, you kind of have to accept what you can't change, that you're born a certain way, you've got certain genetics that make you good at some things and bad at others, but you can be the best version of yourself. But you're only going to be able to stick to it if you will only be able to stick to it if it's sustainable. By definition, sometimes you can ramp things up temporarily, but I just want to make sure that what I'm doing, there's a kind of default mode that will be taking me towards my goals anyway. There are times you can step it up and they kind of fit into my plan. Like normally I'm out here doing this 2 or 3 times a week and that works well for me. Normally I commute to London 3 days a week, but I don't always need to go, and the next couple of weeks are an example of that, where most people in my team are on holiday again. There's literally no point in me being there, so I shall spend 2 weeks working from home. I don't want to waste that opportunity. I'm at home, I can do it, so I will do it. Something may come up on one of the days. There might be something to do with the kids, or who knows, anything can come up, right? But I'm hoping to try and get out every day for the next couple of weeks, Monday to Friday. Get out here, do 1 hour, film a video. So that reminds me, if you have anything that you want me to make a video about, any ideas, whether you want me to do some more like practical videos about rucking, or more about the kind of thoughts I have with regards to mindset and staying motivated, and more so having discipline, let me know in the comments. Give me some ideas, because I'm going to be churning these videos out for the next couple of weeks hopefully. Or even if there are other things that I'm doing as well related to diet and the kind of meals that I'm putting together, I could do some videos on that sort of stuff, or branch out to other areas I'm thinking about, maybe some gym videos or that sort of thing, or just keep it to rucking. Rucking is the main thing I like doing here. Rucking's the base to all of it, really. It's what's giving me the extra calorie burn and building up that base of strength underneath. It's also what I enjoy, and it's what's motivating me to keep training and get better. I'm 40 minutes in now to this walk, and it's about 20 minutes away to get to my house. So I'm going to put the camera away and pick up the pace a bit and get home. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, and let me know if there's anything I can make a video about that you want to know more about, that sort of stuff, Cool. See ya.